Greetings from Dystopia, episode 158. A short walk on a long trail. Gonna head over here and just do a short walk today. I'm just aiming for about 2 miles today. Nothing major. Today's actually a little bit of a workout at home. Nothing major, but like I said in the past, I try to keep it 80% easy, but yet exercise. And then 20% balls to the wall. Yeah, I said it. A little bit of grief yesterday on the video. I didn't say at the end how far I walked. And I thought I had said it. And I also thought I made a title down here at the bottom of the screen. Well, I did make the title, but it was on a project line that was actually disabled. So I'd made it disabled the track while I was editing. Forgot to re-enable it prior to render, so it never made it in there. So yeah, it was 5.28 miles, 8.49 kilometers yesterday. Not bad. Some days that's a good walk. Other days 8, 10, 12. It just depends. The ending of the video didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I didn't realize it until after I had completely uploaded the video that YouTube will not let you put the ending title cards farther back than their 2 minutes or whatever it is from the end. My intention of that was to show the end of video title cards, for another playlist, a random video, and then the subscribe link, and then show me walking off camera. Thanks, YouTube. I did edit that and make it better, but I don't see a point in uploading it again. I mean, if the viewers want the corrected version uploaded, I'll do it. I just don't see the point in it. I just did it as an exercise for me, to try and reinforce that habit of, hey, make sure you're doing it right. Yeah, that kind of cheesed me off, though, because I wanted that 12 seconds in the olive screen, the blank olive, where I usually show that. And then I wanted to switch over to me walking off camera as the ending screen of the video. So that didn't work. I'll have to play with it a couple different ways. Whoa! Here's a first. How about that? I'm the only one in the parking lot. Not the only one here. I can just about guarantee you that because of the residences. People always walking in from the subdivision into this park. Just let me make one quick double check and make sure I got everything answered. Chris did message me back yesterday. That was exactly what he was asking about with the shoes and the boots. So I was able to answer that in the video. Yeah, my daughter's question about the distance. And then and then she just puts fart, question mark. You get a little older, they just fall out. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize it was actually recording and let one. And I realized it, so I left myself a note. So sometimes while I'm walking and we'll just say this is the camera, I'll be talking to it and I do editorial comment while I'm going, if I don't like something in a video, in a segment, I'll make myself a quick video and just say, edit that out, include this, take out that, so I'm directing on the fly, so to speak. I've just found that works better for me in edit to get to it quicker. But yeah, so I'll leave those little comments sometimes. There was actually a few good outtakes yesterday, but for the sake of the video, it had already gotten long enough for a weekday video. I wanted those to be shorter now. Kind of like this one. All right, let me go out here and walk. I will bring you guys with. My pack is at the house. Need to find a waterproof bag in case it starts to rain. We'll see you guys out there. It's a bizarre mix of air today with that front coming in. You've got this cool, dry air. And then suddenly you get this wave of really humid air. Another kind of... It's one of the things I love about these preserves is the variety of flowers throughout the season. That's probably why I always come back to this one. It's not the closest park to the house by any means, but I always end up coming back here to get a little bit of a walk in. All right, do some walking. Talk to you guys in a bit. Well, I'm definitely the first one down this trail. Spiderwebs. I know they got a purpose, and I always feel bad for breaking through their webs, but damn it, don't do it across a trail. Go out in the woods somewhere and do your thing. Hey, my walk's done. Just got one in the hair, too. Picture time. That's enough of that trail. Had one nip me in the head, and then one across the legs. Day 251 of my streak. I laughed the other day. Somebody was like, you know, it's like everywhere wrapped around my head here. Yeah, somebody's like, how do you keep moving? How do you, well, basically they were like, I can't keep, you know, my distance up. I can't get the distance every day. Well, my first question is that a realistic distance that you have set? Is it a realistic goal for every day? You know, look at your watch, figure out, or your pedometer, whatever it is you're using, and figure out what you're taking in a day. If it's 2,500, set it for 4,000. So you're just walking to the end of the block and back, you know? You don't have to say, I only do, goofy squirrel, I only do 2,500 steps a day, so I'm going to do 10,000. You know, you're going to increase your walking fourfold. Most people can't do that initially. Be realistic in those type of goals. And then I had another email comment from my daughter. I had to laugh at this one. She's like, all the weight you lose and you still have belly. Well, yeah, I mean, come on, that was my biggest problem, so to speak. I had a beer keg for a belly. It's coming. It'll get there. On Sunday, I had my weigh-in, and that was a little bit of a pisser, because I stepped on the scale, and 202. And I kept thinking, you chump. You were down to 189 pounds. You've gained this back. And then yesterday while I was hiking, I had the realization of, you know, you idiot. You're still down 65 pounds. You've been walking more, you've been exercising more, you're gaining muscle mass. That's going to add in a few pounds. Focus. It's funny how our brains actually try to tell us, hey, you know, you're doing poorly, instead of looking at the bigger picture. And that speaks about more than just diet. So I just passed the turn into the new hammock spot. I was like, hammock's in the car. It's in the van, and I do have a tarp in there too. Not the tarp, not the tarp that I normally use with that hammock either, but what do we got in the water here? Nothing. It's quiet. There's a lot of debris here from the last couple storms. And some of the little pools that I was fishing here are actually dry now, so yeah. I love these. I don't know, I'm not that big on flowers. I have had to learn so many different flowers here lately, this year mostly. But I love getting out here and seeing all of these. I'm going to assume that these are some type of a native or a wild sunflower. But they're like as far down that trail as you can see. Yeah, I think I learned more flowers this spring and early summer than I've ever known before. You know, outside of the bluebells and trillium. The farther I get into the woods, the more the mosquitoes come out. So that said, okay, that's my turnaround point. I'm almost up to doubling my distance now. What do we got coming up this week? Today's a short video. It's more or less a touching base. How you doing? And then we'll do some more later. The family just walked by up front. They're gonna be, you'll probably hear them screaming in a minute for all the spider webs. Yeah, but this week, let's see. I got in the continuous loops to change the rigging on the Hennessy Expedition. So we'll do that this week. That'll be a real short video, but and like I said, I'm trying to do shorter ones during the week and longer ones on the weekend. So yeah, we'll do the mods on the Hennessy, and then probably the next day take it out and hang and just see how I like the mod. I know some of the ultralighters are going to be like, oh my God, you're adding so much weight, or why would you do this? You know, I'm doing what works for me. There's this mentality of some people to say, it's not just ultralight hikers, it's vegans, it's, you know, you guys know what I'm getting at here. It's like, well, my way is the right way, so that's how you should do it. Come on. We all know that saying, hike your own hike. So do what works for you and let your freak flag fly. But yeah, I'm doing that mod to speed up the rigging. Never been a fan of that Spectra rope. It's just, even with a Beckett hitch, I would do a double Beckett before when I use that hammock, because, you know, I was a bigger boy. Not now, but yeah, so I would do a double Beckett to avoid tying their figure 8 knot, because it was such a pain in the ass. I prefer either the straps like you saw on my war bonnet, that quick cinch strap, or good old-fashioned carabiner to a loop. That's what I prefer. Is it right for you? Don't know. Find out. Try it. Just got a funny website feedback asking for merchandise, t-shirts. That's like 4 or 5 people now that have asked for them. It's coming. It's an idea. I'm actually heading back out now. Got my walk done. I will be 2.5 times the daily in just a minute. So, and there it goes. Like you get the extra little bit. Hopefully that shows up. 2 times goal. I do like how Garmin does it. They kind of push you on a little bit, you know, but their messages are good. You just head back to the van, head home, and get working on everything else. That reminds me. So every now and then I get asked about a bigger trip. I'm actually putting together one right now. It will probably be the end of this month. Now that it's September. I'm going to go up and do part of the Ice Age Trail. Not a lot of distance, maybe 15, 20 miles. Just spread it out over a couple of days and just have a little bit of fun with it. But I'll get more deets up when that's deets. I just said that. Details up when I'm getting closer to doing it. And it'll be a middle of the week trip to avoid as many people as possible. Alright guys, that's it for today. Be good, be well, wear a mask when you need to, stay safe. See you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, have a good one.